All right, well, after the start we had to this month, it's not too surprising. I've had several people suggest that I should start with Jazzy, Nanny, and Ennui because those were the 3 hard words at the beginning of the month, so sure. It's not gonna be great, but I don't think it's terrible. Not as bad as some starts have been. Now the problem here is, of course, we're repeating the A in the same spot, but at least we're gonna, you know, if there's an N, we will find the N. And there's an N, okay. And Ennui, which checks one of the other spots for the N, it also checks E, U, and I. So, you know, we're checking 4 vowels with this start. Okay, well, we know the N is at the end. For sure. There's an I and an A. I mean, something like this potentially, or maybe A-I-N. So maybe chain or stain is probably better. S and T are probably better letters. Yeah, actually, we know where the N is. So let's do stare, which will let us check another letter, because we already know the N is at the end. So let's do stare. It'll check if the A and the I are in those spots still. But we already know where the N is, so let's check ST and okay, so it's not stain, it is AIN, but we got rid of the R, so it can't be like brain or drain now. Chain, plane. Chain and plane are the 2 I'm thinking of. Chain, plane. There's gotta be something else it could be, right? I'm thinking chain or plane, I don't know. I'm not thinking of anything else, but there's gotta be some other options, so let's do something. Let's do something with some of those letters. Could do something like block, which would just check 5 new letters. It would check for chain and plane. I think. The problem is there something else that's L-A-I-N besides plane? Or something else with a C besides chain. Could also do flock. Flock might be better than block. Just because B isn't as good of a letter. We've had B in the answer the last 2 days. Doesn't mean you couldn't have it again. But I think if there's a B, it would have to be brain. Right? Is Blaine a word? Maybe Blaine is a word. I mean, it's a name, but I don't know if it's a word otherwise. I guess it's possible. So maybe block is the way to go. K isn't great, but... Alright, I'm gonna go with block. Oh! So, it's not chain or plane? Huh. Well, I'm glad I didn't just guess one of the 2 thinking there was only 2 answers. Again! Again! It's gonna be again, isn't it? It's gonna be again. Yeah. Okay, let's go for again. Yes. Wow. All right, well, that was a near disaster there. But, you know, starting with 3 bad words, not bad words, but not good words. You know what I mean by bad words. Anyways, starting with 3 words that weren't great. It's not too surprising that I almost got in trouble there, but I was really confused when block came up all gray, because I thought for sure it was gonna be plane or chain. Well, anyways, let me know what you thought of this start. I mean, it's not good, but it's not terrible, I feel like. You know, did you know what the answer was? Did you realize that I was, again, forgetting one of the possibilities? And should I have guessed something besides block? What would you have done there? Yeah, and how today's Wordle went for you. I mean, it's a double letter. It's not super weird, but it's not a super easy word, I feel like, too, so. But anyways, let me know how this Wordle went for you. And by the way, for people, I know there's gonna be people asking what my shirt says since you can't see all of it, so there you go. And be sure to subscribe for more puzzles.